Hello everyone, good morning. It's time to start the day. Grab your coffee, your favorite beverage, shine your light and light the way.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. November 26th, 2025. And you're at Good Morning Coffee and Talk. I'm Dolly. This is the Wolf Girl Oracle, and I'm so glad that you are here. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, my sweet sister. Thank you for coming today. And Fatima, good morning, my sweet friend. It is good to see you. And Flowing, thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes, all you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow I turned 57. How did I get here? Oh my gosh. I don't feel old. I don't feel old at all. So I guess it doesn't matter how old I am. But yay, yes, tomorrow is my birthday. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the United States of America. And we're having 10 people over tomorrow. Well, no, we're having 10, 9, 8, 7. We're having 6 people over. But with us 4, it is here in the house, it's 10. But yeah, Flowing says I'm a youngin'. Okay. I am not a youngin', but I feel young. I do. Good morning, Janet. How are you, my friend? Good morning, light workers. Happy early birthday, Dolly. Thank you so much, my sweet friend. Thank you. Yeah, so we're having 10 people. We're going to have a very traditional American Thanksgiving dinner, turkey on the grill. In fact, Rick just went to get a food safe bucket so that he can brine the turkey. So the brining starts now. He's going to be brining the turkey. But we're going to do it on the grill. And he's doing that. And then I'm doing the stuffing. And I'm doing like the stuffing that has the sausage in it. I'm doing that kind of stuffing. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, of course, cranberries, green bean casserole, corn. Jesse's bringing dinner rolls. My mom is bringing her what she calls her fluffy J, which is her fluffy Jello, which I love. It wouldn't be a holiday without my mom's fluffy J. Okay, it just would not. So I'm glad that she's bringing that. So yeah. Good morning. So you are getting ready for a half day of work here. Oh, well, I'm glad you only got a half day today. That's great. That is great. And thank you for the happy, thankful birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Oh, so I woke up this morning to snow. Hi, Kat. Just saying hi. Can't stay. Dog waiting for me. Okay, well, thank you. I love you. Thanks for stopping by. We actually woke up to some snow this morning, so I'm calling the Snow Apocalypse 2025. Let's go look at it. Let's go look. Let me add you to the screen here. Oh, it's all melted already. Well, so much for that. I was going to show you our crazy snow. No, there's no crazy snow. But maybe by this afternoon we might have more. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. If you look really closely at that house across the street on the roof, way over on the side, you can kind of see, if you squint and blink your eyes real fast, some snow. Yeah. Oh, Fatima saw it. Good. Fatima sees the snow. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh. But you know what? It's always kind of nice to get like that first snowfall. This morning when I woke up, the grass was covered and it was pretty. It was very pretty fall. But yeah, then the sun came up and it mostly melted. Oh, well. Hey, Sin. Sin says, happy turkey birthday or happy birthday turkey. I think it's happy birthday turkey. I think that's probably right. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you know what else we could do? Hang on a second here. Let me let's take a look at let's see what Clarity's doing. Clarity, what are you doing? Oh, she's cleaning her tail. Are you cleaning your tail? Oh my. Or are you doing yoga? She's doing yoga. We're just going to say she's doing yoga. How about that? Okay. So that's what Clarity's doing right now. Janet says, did anyone see the funny video of the button talking dog who pressed buttons saying snow later? It was a sunny day, but later it snowed. Oh, wow. Well, you know, animals are very perceptive to those kinds of things, aren't they? I mean, I'm amazed. I'm always, well, I shouldn't be, but I'm always amazed at how in tune the cats and Reuben are with my emotions. And I also noticed too, like the cats know when a thunderstorm is coming. I don't know if static electricity builds up on their fur or what, but they always know when a storm is coming. She is grooming. Yes, she is. She is. Oh, she is a princess, let me tell you. Aren't you? Yes. If I'm not on my meditation cushion, she's on my meditation cushion. She's quite the meditator. She's very, very spiritual. Very spiritual. Aren't you, Clarity? You're very spiritual. Yes, my sweet. My sweet. Yes. Yes, she's. If I can't find her in the house, I always know where she is. She's right there. But yeah, animals are intelligent. Yes, they are. They are very, very smart, especially emotionally. I feel that they're very emotionally smart, far more emotionally smart than I am. That's for sure. Does Kitty eat turkey? Yes. Yes, both the cats do. In fact, what I'll probably do, because I do it every year, is I take the turkey heart and I slice it up into tiny, tiny, tiny minced pieces and cook it and give it to them. And they love that. And Reuben will get a green bean or two because he loves green beans. Janet says, it's blustery and sunny here. My windows are rattling. Oh, that's not good. It was pretty crazy windy here yesterday too. In fact, most of the trees now are bare because we had 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I am surprised our power stayed on. I am surprised that I've got my internet today, honestly, because we had those 50-mile-an-hour gusts yesterday. It was strong enough that it blew the steel planters. Rick and I have steel planters on our patio. It blew them off the pedestal. It blew them off the cement pedestal onto our patio. They're okay. But yeah, can you believe that? That was wild. We heard this loud. We're like, what was that? Rick ran outside thinking that something fell. He thought the garage door fell off. And no, it was those heavy, heavy pedestals. It was crazy. Cora doesn't like people food for the most part. Yeah, that's probably for the best anyways. And my cats don't either. There's very little that they'll eat, but they do like turkey heart. Good morning, Annie. How are you? Thank you for your wonderful show today. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I always enjoy that. Trisha Hernandez is here. Hello, my sweet friend. I am so glad that you are here. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you about the place that your father created for you to go to see him, because I have a very similar place. And I'll tell you about that in just a couple minutes here. But it's great to see you, my sweet friend. Janet says, I stood outside last night in the strong wind catching leaves as they fell from the trees. Supposedly, if you get a month's worth of good luck for each leaf you caught. It's not easy to do. I know, it's kind of like those people who get put in a booth and the money is flying around all crazy. You have to try to grab the money out of the air. I would have to think that grabbing leaves is probably very similar to that. Very, very similar. So I want to do something before I do anything else. Sweet Katie, my sister from another mister who has been a sister in, I think, probably more than half, if not all, of my lifetimes, bought me a birthday present, and it's in this box. And it's very heavy and it's ticking. What do you think it is? No, I'm just kidding. Let me open it. Now, I haven't opened it yet. I made a little slit here so I could get my hand in here and open it. Just pull that open. Oh, paper! Thank you. Oh, and it's the right color. It's the right color. Look at. Oh, it's like a. Wait, hang on. We're gonna scarf this. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? I love it. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. Here, Clarity. Have some paper. Clarity loves paper. In fact, I bet if I put this paper out, she will move off the pillow and onto the paper. What is this, Clarity? Is this paper? Oh, look at the nice paper. Okay. Oh. Ooh, it's heavy. It is so heavy. Did you buy me a magic pour kit? You did! It's a magic pour kit. Oh, what am I going to make? Runes. Oh, this is so neat. Thank you. It comes with the magic pour. It comes with some measuring glasses, measuring cups. It comes with, I think this is sandpaper. Some molds. Is that what these are? Molds? I don't know. I'll have to read up on it. It's like these things. Oh, this is so exciting. And a mystery box. What's in the mystery box? Colors. Ow, colors. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, thank you, Katie, so much. I really, really appreciate it. This was a great, thoughtful gift. Thank you. Thank you. This will be so much fun to do. Oh, I have to. Oh, wait, there's something else in here I missed. A knife. A knife. Yes, there's like all kinds of colors, Annie. It's like, this is like a very comprehensive little kit. Thank you so much. This was going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put everything back in the box for now. Oh, what am I going to make? Well, I'll definitely make the trinket boxes that it came with, because that will be a good way to get to know the product, right? Oh, I love this. I love this very much. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, there's a note in here, maybe. I don't know. Happy birthday, happy pouring. I love you, from Katie. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. Yes, Dolly gets to play. Janet saying, Dolly gets to play. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hi, Leah. How are you, Lily? It is good to see you. And to everybody, if I missed anyone, thank you for being here on my birthday show. I'm really so glad. And that was a very thoughtful and wonderful gift, Katie. You are so generous and you are so sweet. And I am so privileged. I am so privileged to have you as my sister. You know, I know sometimes you and I go, meh, 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 but you know what? I love you. I love you. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, is I love you. So she loves spreading creativity. Yes. Yes. And I will be creative, and it'll be fun. You know what I might do? I might take one of my small carvings. I have some small carvings. I might make a negative of it with silicone and then use that to make actual little statues. birthday. Now, I'm going to say this in a Russian accent because doesn't it sound Russian? Hast boy's birthday. Dear Dali. Good golly, how does it feel to be 25? I wish I was 25. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I would not want to go back to 25. I really don't want to go back. I am really happy at 57. I really am. I really, 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 really am. Happy birthday, dear Dolly. Good golly. Good golly, Miss Dolly. Do, 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 do. Yeah. So I got another book in the mail from the mystery Republican mega person who bought me this subscription to the kids guide. I haven't even opened it, but it looks pretty benign. It is the kids guide to entrepreneurship and innovation. So basically it's a pro-capitalism. Yay, capitalism. That's what it is, I think. And you'll notice I have the candle lit right here. Lee'll take 52. I'd love to revisit being 37 when I met my tall Paul. Yeah, I bet that was fun. Right now, we are only 10 years apart in age. In February, we'll be 11 years apart in age. So I don't want to hear anything about turning 57, okay? Age is a number and an attitude. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I am not old. There's nothing old about me. I am way too weird and young. The art piece was of a beautiful garden setting with a waterfall. Okay, my dad said not only can we visit him, also anyone on the other side. Set your intention and then come to visit this sacred space. Yes, I have done just that. See, when you were talking about this, Patricia, I was getting chills on my arms because I have a very, very similar place that I go to visit my ancestors at. It has a field with tall wildflowers, and then I come to like the bank of a river, and then off to one side there's a beautiful waterfall. There's a really big giant ash tree, and then the river kind of meanders, and there's a park bench, and I go there to talk to my ancestors when I do ancestor journeys or ancestor meditations. And I have talked to so many of my ancestors there, and I've created it in my head, but did I? See, you talking about what your dad created, that you can go and visit him there, that got me thinking. I've heard this from you. I've heard this from several other people where they describe a place that is very, very similar. And I thought, I think that this is in a non-ordinary reality that we go to, that everybody has access to, that where we can like engage with our spirit guides, with our ancestors, with the angels, with the gods. And every part of this realm looks a little bit different. The part that I visit my family at looks just like what you described, which, like I said, just gave me the chills. I was like, wow, that is so cool. Let's see. More fuel for the fire pit. I'm actually keeping these. I'm keeping these because I want a record of this crap. Iron every gray hair and every wrinkle. Thank you. Me too. Katie says, I also have such a place on an ocean cliff on a bench. Oh, that's beautiful. I bet that is beautiful. Yes. Now, there was one journey that I did. I think you probably remember me telling you about this, Katie, where I actually went back in time to Jones Island, which is a place here in Milwaukee where my family settled when they came over from Hell, Poland. And I got to see it back in time, which was just that was just like a miracle. And so my special place, when I want to go to a place that I know my ancestors walked on, I drive to Jones Island. I go on the island, and right where my family had their house, okay, there is a park there now. and it's called the Kashubian. It's called Kashubian Park, and that's what that side of the family is Kashubian, and so I can go there, and it's right by Lake Michigan, so I can see the waves, and I can hear the water. I can see the boats going back and forth, and I feel really connected to my ancestors there. Yeah, that is interesting, Janet. Everyone's meeting places outdoors. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I felt like this might be a non-reality or extraordinary reality that we all encounter, you know? Patricia says, maybe we will see each other when we go to our sacred place. I'll look for you just in case. Yes, please do. And I'll look for you too. I'll look for you too. That would be really neat, wouldn't it? I would love that. I dreamt about a bench overlooking the ocean. The colors were actually alive. Ooh, yes, I know what you mean. Kelly, hi, Kelly. Good morning. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. We're having Thanksgiving today, and I was prepping Brussels sprouts. Hey, it's no problem. It is no problem. I want you to be with your family. I'm so glad that you're here to kind of lurk, listen and lurk. And I love you. Happy birthday to my wonderful friend Rachel. I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much. I really do. You're a diamond in my world, as are all of you who are in here today. You guys are diamonds in my life. You have no idea how precious you are to me. Lee says, my dad did the underwater welding at nuclear plant, so I'll pass on that look. Oh my, the Zion plant. Oh my, really? Wow, what an interesting job. Chickens. Annie's got to get walking. I love you. Thank you for coming. Patricia says to Kelly, happy Thanksgiving, and Brussels sprouts are one of my favorite veggies. Enjoy. I like them when Rick makes them. Rick makes some really yummy Brussels sprouts. And I didn't like him growing up, but I love his. Yeah. So another thing I've been doing, you guys, is I have been, how do I approach this? I have been delving deeper into shamanism, okay, as a practice. I'm not going to call myself a shaman, but it's definitely a practice that I am partaking in, that I'm pulling into my life, and I am hungry for it right now, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm trying not to get too intellectual about it. I want it to be an experienced thing. I want to learn through experience. But I've really been taking a deep dive into it. Janet says, my Norwegian family came to Minnesota, Wisconsin. Their children grew up and moved to California, Florida, Louisiana, warm places, did not like the cold despite their DNA. I'm a cold weather girl for sure. But anyways, so last weekend I took a little seminar with Sandra Ingerman. I don't know if you guys know who Sandra Ingerman is. She's on YouTube. You can look her up. She's amazing. I love her vibe. I love how she mixes the 100,000-year-old shamanic rituals and practices with modern day understanding, so there's psychology and spirituality kind of blended together, and she uses this type of form to help you in your shamanic journeys, and it's just fascinating. So I've been reading this. I had this book for a while, but after going to that seminar, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and start reading it. It's called Soul Retrieval. So I started reading this book, and I went on my first actual soul retrieval journey where I was retrieving my own pieces of soul. Are you guys familiar with the whole concept of soul retrieval? Just let me know in the comments if you are or if you are not. Because if you are, I'm not going to go into a big explanation. If you're not, I can give you kind of like the Cliff Notes version of this, so that you're not here for 2 days listening to me talk about soul retrieval. But it was a great seminar. No, I like cold. Oh, good. I'm glad you like cold. I know you are, Katie. I know that you're familiar with soul retrieval, and I'm pretty sure that Kelly probably is too, given her hypnosis abilities. But, well, here, I'll just tell you guys. In a nutshell, when you have traumatic things happen to you throughout your life, and trauma can be a lot of different things, right? It can be sexual trauma. It can be abuse trauma. It can be losing a loved one trauma. It can be any kind of trauma, anything that causes your soul to be strained. Okay. Fragments of your soul can leave you. Little fragments of your soul. And when I'm talking about soul, I'm talking about the essence of who you are, the essence, the true deep down essence of who you are. And sometimes those pieces leave and come back. It's like this little piece leaves because it has to in order to survive the trauma. Okay? Like you might feel that a bit when somebody that you love passes away. For a while after that happens, you feel numb, you feel apathetic, lethargic. I think that everybody has gone through a death in the family where you've experienced something like that, But with time, a lot of times that apathy goes away, that lethargicness goes away, and you start to heal, and that naturally that piece of the little fragment of your soul comes back to you. But sometimes the stuff leaves and you don't get it back. It's like being held onto. Sometimes it's being held onto by an entity, a ghost, a hungry ghost that takes it from you and hangs onto it and then feeds you things that it wants you to do. It takes a little bit of power from you, like go out and drink until you get drunk, take a bunch of different drugs, numb yourself, that kind of stuff, that kind of talk that's coming from this like hungry ghost that's trying to get you to replace that piece of your soul with things from the outside of you, okay? Which is not good. A lot of alcoholics, myself included, can tell you about how this happened, how we had this in us, and how this little voice was saying, you won't be able to live without alcohol. You won't be able to live without drugs. You won't be able to live without gambling. You won't be able to live without all these different things, right? There's just this little voice that has replaced that fragment of your soul. Shamans help you retrieve those fragments back, which is really, having done, I just did one, retrieved one little fragment back. And it made such a huge impact on me. I was sailing for a day. I was feeling joyous, because I got a little bit of my essence back. And that piece of me left me when I was a little tiny girl. And I saw her, little Rachel, get that piece back. And I saw what it did for her. I felt like I was healing the past through this, and healing myself. It was very, very cool. So I highly recommend that you look into soul retrieval, I really like this lady, Sandra Ingerman. Sandra Ingerman is amazing. She talks about it very clearly, and she really helps you understand the process. And yeah, you know, I think just because I am already practicing some shamanism, I was able to do this for myself. Okay, I was able to stand as the shield in between little Rachel and the monster that had taken that fragment of my soul, and I was able to stop it. Using all my spiritual energy and spiritual skills, I was able to stop it from happening again, so that she could get that little piece of her soul back. Okay. But I really highly recommend that you see if you can find yourself a shaman near you that can help you with that, or even there's a lot of psychiatrists who also do soul retrieval. So, that's a tool that you could use too. But if you're already practicing doing journeys, shamanic journeys, and you're already familiar with that non-ordinary reality and what can be there, because there is darkness also in the non-reality. It's not all just love and light and roses in the spirit realm. It is not. So you need to be able to protect yourself from that. So do I recommend that you go and you do this? Not necessarily. And I'm not taking it any further than what I did either, because I want to be able to better navigate what I might encounter before I go any further. So it's very much like shadow work. Yes, it is. All right, Kelly says, okay, I'm sitting down now and I can listen fully. We had a lot of prep, and that took a lot of leftovers, and that took a lot of leftovers to the chickens. Oh, I love chickens. I love chickens. They are so fun. Another thing, though, that I'm learning that I just want to mention real quick, and then we'll move on from this topic, is we have the ability to release the soul fragments that we've stolen from other people. So let's say there's been a time in your life when you acted selfishly. You might have cheated on a lover, or maybe you made fun of someone and you knew that it hurt them deeply. Or maybe you didn't show up when you should have. Okay. And that hurt the other person deeply. Okay. Because it was so unexpected. We have the ability to steal soul fragments too. So one thing you can do yourself is release any soul fragments that you might have taken either accidentally or on purpose from other people. You can release that, and releasing those fragments back to the people that you've hurt does a lot of healing for you too. Okay? We don't want to hang on to other people's soul fragments. We want to give those back to them. And everybody in life at one point or another has done something selfish. I certainly have. Okay, I have a good 20 years of looking at a Dali that I don't like. Okay, and many soul fragments were stolen during that time, and I'm releasing those back. As I think of them, I am releasing them back to the people who I might have gathered them from. I'm letting them go. So that's something else too. Ralph is here. What? I missed Ralph because I was going blah, 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 blah. I am so sorry. Ralph, there you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate the birthday witches? The birthday witches. Ooh. Ah! The birthday wishes. All right. So let's pull a reflection card. We're going to pull a reflection card today. And the reflection says, the deepest craving of human nature is the need to be appreciated. How can you show your appreciation for those around you today? Find a way using your words, your actions, or your body. I love that. What a perfect card for right now too, right? We can show our gratitude. And really, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I have so much to be grateful for. I'm sure that all of you can think of some things to be grateful for too. But we really should have that kind of gratitude every single day. You know what I mean? Okay, Patricia says, Dali. Man, you guys, my asthma is not good today. Dali, been working with my little girl who showed up in meditation the last couple of years. She looks scared in a dark corner and slowly assuring her to come out. Now she is saying, I'm ready to work with you. Oh, wow. Now, is it you as a little girl? Pam, good morning. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Yeah, Patricia, is that you as a little girl? Were you, or is it you scared in the corner? Or a piece of your, maybe a fragmented piece of your soul? Uh-oh. Rick is yelling at Ruben, I think. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I wonder if Ruben is going at the curtains. That's his new thing. He's been going at the curtains. It makes us crazy. Patricia says, yes, it is me as my little girl. I call her Patty. Oh, yeah, it's wild. It's wild to see yourself as a child. Like when it happened to me the other day when I did my journey, I was like, oh, wow. I kind of look the same. Just older. You know what I mean? But she looked so innocent. And it's hard. I think that our soul fragments, whether we want it to or not, when we first have that encounter with adult life, where we have that real stark change from child to adult, like moving out and not being under my parents' care and having to handle things on my own was a big wake-up call. And that is truly when I went from being a child to a grown-up, when I had to handle everything on my own, And I think that a little piece of my soul was fragmented at that point. So the next journey that I do, whenever that is, that's the piece I'm going to go after, to try to bring that back to me. Because I really want to reconnect with my child, my inner child. Have a great holiday live on yourself and all who can receive. Have a great holiday. Live on yourself in all who can receive. Yes, I agree with that. Uh-oh. Clarity? What's happening? What are you doing? Are you done meditating? Oh, are you done meditating? Did you have a nice meditation session? Oh, that's very nice. Look at my pretty kitty. So for my birthday tomorrow, all we're doing is Thanksgiving. That is it. I am not doing anything out of the ordinary. I might if I have time, but we'll see. Maybe I'll no, I'm gonna wait to play with my my magic pour stuff that Katie gave me. I'm gonna wait to do that probably until December. But I'm excited to try it. I am so excited to try it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, prayers. You see, I got my prayer candle lit. Some things that you guys can think about as, to pray for or to send energy out or talk to the gods, whatever it is that you do. Um, Fatima's husband, the first week in December, is going for a colonoscopy. And, he's battled cancer in the past. So we're hoping that it's not going to come back. So, you could pray for Fatima to give her strength and pray for him too, so that he isn't scared and he could just go in there. And we want the best possible outcome. That's the intention I'm putting out there. The best possible outcome will happen for both of them. I also have Kelly continual healing for Kelly on my prayer list. I want her to be healthy. I want her to have a fantastic holiday season. I keep envisioning her getting stronger and stronger and healthier and healthier. And all the medications are working and all the treatments are working. And this is the intention I'm putting out for Kelly. I also want to put Jane the Seeker. Do you guys know Jane the Seeker? I want to put her on the prayer list too, for both emotional and physical healing. She was on Sonia's on Friday, and she was talking about how she felt broken, and that broke my heart. So please, if you think about it, keep Jane in your mind. Just envision her being surrounded with white light, being protected and healed and made whole again, because she's a good lady, and I love her, and I hope that she's going to be okay. And also, Chrissy had a job interview yesterday at a Holiday Inn, and it went really well. She was working great. I mean, the manager just loved her, said that, she will be hearing back from him. So put all that positive energy out there that she'll get a call back soon that says, yes, we want to hire you. She really jived with this guy. So let's put that out there. I also want to put out a special prayer for world peace. There is so much happening right now in our world. I want the world to take a breath. I want the world to remember that all of us are human beings. We're all worthy of love. We're all worthy of peace. And I really want all these conflicts that are happening all over the world to stop. So I'm envisioning a world full of peace, a world full of love, a world full of sanity, a world full of selflessness instead of selfishness. I'm seeing a fading away of all the monsters. Just a crumbling to dust of all the monsters. And I also want some prayer for myself. I'm going in for surgery on January 14th. I'm just having a small procedure done, but it's a small procedure in a place that could be really ouchy. So I'm asking you guys for prayers for healing, and that things will go smoothly, and that my little issue will get fixed. Okay. Yes, I love this part of your show. Let's all visualize together. Yes. To everyone who needs help, peace to all. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Fatima. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. It is a privilege to be able to pray for you. And it's a privilege to be able to ask for prayer for me. It is so cool that we can do this. That we can do this for each other. But yeah, I am a true believer in the power of visualization, the power of that energy. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen people visualize things into reality. I've done it. And I think that you guys all have done it too, whether you have associated it that way or not. We have this power, so let's use it for good. Let's use this superpower for good. What is with you and special things happening on my parents' passing? My mom passed away on January 1st. You know what? Maybe you and I are somehow connected here, Patricia. Maybe we're connected. Maybe we were sisters in a past life, or, maybe I was your weird aunt. I'm hoping that I was everyone's weird aunt at one point or another. Kelly says, I also feel blessed to be here with this group. Yes. I'm always holding space for you all. Yes. I'm thankful I have you all as friends. Yes, me too. Me too. Yeah, that is really weird, Patricia. What is going on? It's the universe. The universe blesses all. Reiki can be sent to an event in the future or past. Dali surgery is 114. Yes, I'll take any Reiki that anyone can send me. I send out Reiki all the time. I love doing that for people. Oh, Janet is the weird aunt now. I am too. I have 2 nephews who are constantly doing this to me. But they love me. They love me. I love my nephews and my godchildren. Yes, I love them so much. Oh, my goddaughter Amanda. Now, many of you probably remember I had to go out to Pennsylvania to pick up my goddaughter and help her escape from a boyfriend who was starting to get violent, which I did. I brought her back here. She just got a job this week, you guys. She's working for Domino's as a shift manager. So, woo! That's my girl right there. I think we should get t-shirts that say weird aunt. I love that idea. There's got to be something. Let's look. There's got to be something on Amazon. Let me look over here. Hang on. There's got to be something out there. I know we don't like Amazon, but let's just look and see if there is on Amazon anything that says weird aunt. Let's see. There's lots of stuff that says auntie. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Here, let me bring this up. Hang on. Oh, can I bring it up? Yes. Okay, here we go. Ready? Weird ants. Oh, you can't read it. Let me move it up. Weird ants builds character. Certified. I don't know what that says. Can I open it bigger? Certified great shenanigans or something like that. Weird ants build characters. There we go. So there are some weird ant t-shirts out there. Weird ants build characters. Here's one with a raccoon. Certified great listener and shenanigans leader. Yes. That sounds awesome. Oh, too funny, too funny. I am definitely up for the shenanigans. I am definitely up for the shenanigans. And I have caused lots of shenanigans to happen, which has gotten me into trouble with certain people. A dancing raccoon at that, yes. Kitty loves those. Yeah. Let's all be weird ants together, for sure. Or uncles. It's okay to be a weird uncle too. Very important. All right. We're getting close to the end of the show. I'm going to do a reading for you guys. I'm going to be using the Spirit Song. Katie turned me on to this deck, the Spirit Song Tarot. It's beautiful. I love dragonflies. Dragonflies are definitely one of my spirit animals. I think that they're little messengers from the beyond. And I'm going to shuffle the cards, and as I do, I'm going to ask the angels to protect us. I'm going to ask the spirits of the land and my home to surround us, and I'm going to ask the ancestors to give us wisdom. What do you want us to know for today, Spirit? Oh, my gosh. Please and thank you, and I love you. And I already had a card flip out. We've got the Ace of Acorns. I'm going to get 3 of these cards. We're going to get 3 of these cards. It is a cool deck. It is a cool deck. Thank you for turning me on to it. I like it a lot. We've got the Knight of Crystals. And we've got the 8 of Feathers. Oh, and they all have animals on them. So we've got the 8 of Acorns, which is the creative force and confidence. Creative force and confidence. And the animal that's on there is a ram. The 8 of Acorns. Creative force and confidence. And then we have, as our second card, the Knight of Crystals. Endurance and determination. Endurance and determination. The Knight of Crystals. Yes, Aries. That's right. And then lastly, we have the 8 of Feathers. Courage and solutions. And we have a mouse. Oh, here we had a camel. We had a camel. Here we have a little mouse. Courage and solutions. You know, and I am wondering if what I'm feeling from Spirit, like the vision I'm getting from Spirit is a family of people sitting around a dinner table. And I'm seeing everyone enjoying each other's company, keeping the talk lively but light, talking about funny past memories, talking about football and their favorite teams. But what I'm not seeing is people talking about politics, about religion, about sexuality. I am seeing a family of people who are reaching around this table and are finding the common ground with one another. And I think that what Spirit is trying to say with the Ace of Acorns, the Knight of Crystals, and the 8 of Feathers is be committed to love. Be committed to love. Be courageous in love. And be committed to love as we go into Thanksgiving. Focus on gratitude. Focus on family. Focus on the love that you have for yourself. And I'm not talking about arrogant love. I'm talking about throwing your arms around yourself and saying, I am taking you as you are, as a beautiful, worthy, lovely, amazing human being. Because you all are. Every single one of you. You know, have the confidence. Have the confidence and the determination to not have to be right at the dinner table. You know, if that one guy shows up to Thanksgiving dinner or that one gal and they're going off on with their words, have the love, the confidence, and the empathy to not react. Okay. Endurance and determination. If you are determined to show your love tomorrow, and that is what you're focusing in on, and that's the energy that you're giving off, hopefully you won't even have to worry about any of that little weird talk happening. Just focus on the fellowship, focus on that. And, the courage to find solutions. If something really is bothering you and you have to say something, try to do it from a place of let's find a solution together for this thing that we're all concerned about. What's the solution that we could work on together to get there? So that is the reading. I hope that resonates with you guys. And it's from Spirit. It's also from my heart. Love is everything. Amen. I couldn't agree with you more. Love is everything. Patricia says January 14th is Makar Sankranti, a Hindu festival celebrating the sun's transition in Capricorn. Oh, really? This is a major fellowship, a major festival with worship of the sun deity Surya. My mother is in charge of gardens on the other side. Oh, I love that. I don't know what my dad is doing on the other side. Every time I see him, he's kind of just walking around, just enjoying the afterlife. I don't think he's in charge of anything. He's just doing his thing. I have found the deepest, truest love does not have a word to describe it. It's a pure feeling thing. Yeah. Do not have to be right is a great way to see it. Yeah, we don't always have to be right. I think sometimes when you allow people to just talk and you just listen, they reach an aha as they're talking about how wrong they are. I truly do. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. That's it. That's exactly it in a nutshell. Well said. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Let people think what they want. You can't change their mind anyway. They cannot change you either. That's right. That's exactly right. Yes. Kelly says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Uh-oh. Fatima's making chicken soup on a rainy, cool day. You know what? I'll be right over. I'm not that far. I think it would take me about an hour to get there by plane. I love me some chicken soup. Ooh, I love me some chicken soup. That might actually be good for dinner tonight for us too. Because we're going to be eating a lot of heavy, crazy stuff tomorrow. So, and I got to be careful because I have diabetes. And I got to be careful. I can't be eating all the sugary stuff. What time is lunch? Yeah. What time is lunch? I just don't feel comfortable forcing my children to interact with people that they do not want to interact with. My mom did that to me and it was awful. Yeah, I think that is a very healthy thing for you to do as a mother, is to not force your kids to interact with people that they don't want to be around. I think that's great. 1 p.m. Okay. Let's see. We've got 2 hours to get there. Let's go. Wouldn't you, Fatima, wouldn't you just die if we all showed up at your front door? And we'd be live streaming it? Oh, I you know what? I could see you just going, come on in. Everybody gets a teaspoonful. But everybody gets some. We all forget that all children really are are short adults. They remember. You remember parts of your childhood, right? I certainly do. I absolutely do. And that's some of the reason why I have to do some soul retrieval, honestly. I remember a lot. Or I'm beginning to remember a lot. So that is why we are doing our own dinner instead of going to a bigger family dinner. Yeah, I know. I totally get that. I mean, I'm having everybody over here, so I handpicked who got to come. And if they didn't want to, they could have said, yeah, I don't want to. That would be a hoot. Can you imagine? That would be so funny. I think it would be fun for us someday to all meet somewhere, do a little weekend conference, at a hotel somewhere in the middle of the world, that everybody could get there in a reasonable amount of time. I think that would be neat because we span the nation. We've got everybody from the East Coast to the West Coast, I don't know that I have anybody right now who comes in from overseas, but I know several of you do in your channels. So yeah, that would be pretty cool, I think, to be able to do that. As long as we each bring a hot dish. Yes, exactly. Nothing in it, just a hot dish. We all show up with really hot dishes with nothing in them. No, I'm just kidding. What would I make if we did that? If we showed up at Fatima's? Okay, she's making soup. I'm not the bread maker. Some of you guys are really good at the bread stuff. I know, Kelly, you make bread. Maybe you could bring the bread. What would I bring? I would bring the green bean casserole because I love green bean casserole. How about that? Katie is going to spend the day in gratitude while she decorates for Christmas. I thought that's what we all are. Aren't we all a hot dish? Oh, that is so funny. I purchased sourdough bread from a local baker's fresh out of the oven. Oh, that sounds so good. I would love some of the dark sweet bread, like the molasses bread. I was just showing Katie a recipe today that I want to try to make it. Oh, I love dark sweet bread so much. Good one, Katie, she says. Yeah, I could do bread rolls or crackers. Oh, sure. We could eat. That would be so fun. A potluck. Do a potluck at Fatima's. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. And Fatima, you'd have to make a whole bunch of Portuguese things. I'll send you a list. Because I love my Portuguese food. I love Portuguese food. Love, love, love. Oh man, my Chrissy's brother-in-law's mother makes these deep fried little triangle things. Oh my gosh. And they're filled with like spicy Portuguese meat and potatoes and usually like a vegetable like peas. Do you know what that's called, Fatima? I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if it's Portuguese, to be honest with you, but I know the meat is, because the meat is like chorizo or linguiça, like pulled out of its casing and ground up. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. I love them, love them, love them. Pasties? Is that what they're called? Oh, well, I'll tell you what. You got to make some of those. They're so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it's 11 o'clock, you guys. I love you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here for my birthday celebration. I really appreciate that. You guys made me feel special. Thank you, Katie, for the lovely gift. That was just out of this world. And thank you all for your love. Please shine your love. Show your light. What? Love and light. Give it to the world, you guys. Give it to the world. Visualize all the things that you want this world to be and hold it in your heart and feel grateful. Feel grateful. Gratitude. You're coming to my house tomorrow? Okay, I'll put out some more chairs. We'll have people on the first floor, people downstairs. It'll be fine. So anyways, I love you guys. You guys have a great day. Have the most blessed Thanksgiving ever, ever, ever. And I will see you all again very soon. I will have a Sunday video up. I'm still debating as to whether or not I am going to do a live stream next week. I have doctor's appointments and I've got a lot of stuff going on, so I might not be able to do it next week or the week after because I'm going to North Carolina. But just stay tuned. Just watch my channel. I'll let you guys know if I can do a live stream, okay? But it's just that time of the year. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, I love you all. You all have a great day, and I will see you all again very soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all next time. You all rock. Dolly loves you. Dance around the room. It's time to go. Why are you still here? Dolly needs a sandwich and a nap. I'll see you next time. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for coming to my show. I'll see you all